God is preparing a secret invitation for you, one that will change the course of your life forever. This invitation is not just an opportunity. It is a divine appointment designed by God for such a time as this. You have been chosen for this moment, and God is about to open doors that were once closed. This secret invitation is God's way of positioning you for influence and impact at the highest levels. God has been preparing you for this invitation your entire life. Now the time has come for you to step into your destiny. This is no ordinary invitation. It is a divine calling that will elevate you to places of authority and significance. God is opening doors that no one can shut, and this invitation will give you access to opportunities you never imagined. You have been chosen for this moment. God is about to reveal the hidden doors that will lead you to greatness. Your invitation is a key to unlocking divine favor, influence, and opportunities that were previously out of reach. God has handpicked you for a special role in His kingdom, and this invitation is a call to step into your God-given purpose. The world may not know it yet, but God has already positioned you for a time such as this. This invitation is your entry into that divine purpose. You are about to be called into a higher place. This invitation is not just a chance, it's a divine purpose being fulfilled. God has watched over you, trained you, and now He is calling you to step into your purpose through this secret invitation. This is your time to shine. God is inviting you to places of influence where you will make a difference. The invitation is a sign that God is ready to use you in ways that will impact not only your life, but also the lives of nations. You have been faithful, and now God is rewarding your obedience with an invitation to take part in something far greater. God's timing is always perfect, and this invitation is a part of His divine plan to elevate you at the right moment. Your life has been prepared for this moment. Everything you have been through is leading to this divine invitation. You are about to receive a call that will place you in front of powerful leaders, influencers, and decision makers. This secret invitation will give you access to places you've never been. God is opening doors no one can shut. You've prayed for opportunities to make a difference, and God is answering your prayers through this divine invitation. This invitation will unlock opportunities for you to lead, to influence, and to be a vessel for change. God's invitation is a direct result of His faithfulness to you. Now He's inviting you to walk in His promises. You have been chosen because God knows you are ready for this next step in your destiny. This invitation is the key to your future. This is not just a simple opportunity. It's a God-ordained calling that will elevate you in ways you've never imagined. Your time has come, and God is about to open the doors to a season of influence, power, and divine provision. The secret invitation is a sign that God has trusted you with a purpose far beyond anything you could have dreamed. You have been called to a higher purpose, and this invitation is the first step toward fulfilling it. God is opening doors for you to impact nations, industries, and people in ways that only He could orchestrate. This invitation is a divine opportunity to step into the fullness of what God has been preparing for you. God is about to use you in ways you could never have imagined. This invitation is the key to unlocking your destiny. The invitation is your divine assignment, and it's time for you to step into the role that God has already set up for you. This secret invitation will place you at the center of what God is doing in the world today. Don't miss this opportunity. You are being called to rise to a higher level of influence, and this invitation is the gateway to your new season. The timing is perfect, and the invitation is yours to claim. God has prepared the way, and now it's your turn to act. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. This invitation is your moment to step into the greatness God has in store for you. This is a defining moment in your life. Accept the invitation and step into the role God has chosen for you. God has positioned you for success, and this secret invitation will lead you to places you've only dreamed of. The invitation is not just about the opportunity. It's about walking in the fullness of God's plan for your life. This is your moment. God is calling you to step into your destiny. Accept the invitation and watch how He will move mountains on your behalf. Behind closed doors, God is preparing an invitation that will elevate you to new heights of influence and impact. What God is doing behind the scenes will soon be revealed in the open. Your hidden invitation is about to manifest. God is working in ways you cannot see, setting up opportunities that will change your life forever. The invitation God is preparing for you is not seen by the world yet, but it will soon be made known. In this hidden season, God is aligning the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances for your breakthrough. The closed doors are not barriers. They are places where God is doing His most profound work in preparation for your moment. Behind the scenes, God is preparing you for an invitation that will open doors to unimaginable opportunities. Though you may not see it now, God is laying the groundwork for a divine appointment that is uniquely yours. The secret invitation is God's way of positioning you. What you cannot see, He is working out in divine perfection. God is moving behind the closed doors, orchestrating your next step with precision and care. The invitation you're about to receive has been prepared in secret, and God has been working tirelessly to ensure it is just for you. In the quiet places, God is at work, getting everything ready for your next season of favor and influence. God is behind the scenes, connecting the dots and opening opportunities that will be revealed at the right time. The preparation is happening in the unseen. Trust that God is working even when you don't know how. What God is doing behind closed doors is essential to your success. His preparation is setting you up for greatness. Your invitation may be hidden now, but God is orchestrating everything for its perfect timing. God is working in secret places to position you where you need to be, and soon you will see the fruits of His labor. The invisible work God is doing behind the scenes will be revealed as an invitation that opens doors to your destiny. In this hidden season, God is fine-tuning the details of your life to make sure you are ready for the next level. You are being prepared in ways you cannot yet see. Trust that God is laying the foundation for your breakthrough. The closed doors are a sign of God's divine timing. He is working behind them to prepare you for what's coming. God's work in the secret places is necessary for your elevation. Be patient, for His plan is unfolding. Behind the scenes, God is making divine connections, preparing the ground for your influence and purpose. God is creating the perfect opportunity for you behind closed doors. It's your moment to step into it. You may not know it yet, but God is moving mountains in the background to ensure your invitation is ready. The invitation you're about to receive is not accidental. It has been designed by God to take you to the next level. Trust that in this hidden season, God is building something strong and lasting for your future. God is working in ways that you cannot yet see, preparing everything in secret for your greatest breakthrough. Behind every closed door is a divine invitation waiting to be revealed to you in due season. The invitation God is preparing for you will open the doors to influence, wealth, and purpose. God's hand is moving behind closed doors, positioning you for the divine opportunities He has planned. The secret invitation has been prepared with intention and purpose. Soon, you will step into what God has already set in motion. God is shaping the opportunities and people you need for your future behind the scenes. Trust His preparation. Your preparation time has been in the hidden places. Now it's time for God to reveal what He's been working on. God is preparing you in secret to make your public breakthrough even more powerful. The invitation God is preparing for you is more significant than you could have ever imagined. Trust that it is worth the wait. While you're waiting, God is connecting everything together so that when the time comes, everything will fall into place. You may not see the full picture yet, but God is assembling all the pieces for the invitation He is about to give you. Behind closed doors, God is making divine arrangements that will place you in front of those who need to hear your voice. This is a season of hidden preparation. Trust that what God is doing behind the scenes will be worth the wait. God's timing is impeccable. He is preparing you in the hidden season for a grand reveal that will change everything. The invitation God is preparing for you is part of His divine plan for your life, and it is being crafted in secret. God's hands are at work behind the scenes. Soon, you will see how everything has been set in motion. The work God is doing in secret is making you ready to step into your new role of influence. This secret invitation has been specifically tailored for you. It's part of God's perfect plan. Though it's hidden now, the invitation God is preparing will soon manifest, and it will lead you into a season of divine favor. Every moment of your preparation is leading to this hidden invitation. Take comfort in knowing God is working behind the scenes. God's invisible work is positioning you for greatness. Soon you will see how everything aligns perfectly. The hidden invitation you will soon receive is designed to elevate you into a higher level of authority and influence. Behind the closed doors, God is making preparations that will soon propel you into your divine calling. What God is preparing for you is not just a moment, it's a shift that will change the course of your life. Trust that God is doing the work now, even though you can't see it. When the invitation comes, you'll know it was worth the wait. The invitation is more than an opportunity. It's a divine setup to fulfill the purpose God has placed on your life. God is laying the groundwork for something extraordinary. This hidden invitation is just the beginning. Behind every hidden door is a divine calling, and God is getting everything ready for you. The hidden invitation is being prepared by God, and He is aligning everything so that when it's revealed, you will step into it confidently. What is happening behind the scenes is preparing you for something far greater than you could ever imagine. Trust that God is positioning you, even in this hidden season. When the invitation comes, it will open doors you never thought possible. God is moving behind closed doors to prepare the perfect opportunity for your next season of favor and influence. Your secret invitation is being prepared right now. Stay faithful, for when it is revealed, it will lead you into your destiny. God is shifting your influence, positioning you for access to places of authority and government. The divine favor on your life is about to bring you into positions of influence where you can make a difference. God has been preparing you for this moment. He's aligning everything so you can step into your role of influence. You are being positioned for a divine appointment in government. This is a time of change and elevation for you. God is opening doors to government circles that once seemed closed, and He's positioning you to enter. Your influence is about to extend far beyond where it is now, and God is placing you in places where you will have the power to impact nations. The time has come for God to elevate you to a place of influence. He is positioning you for government access and leadership. God is calling you into positions where your voice will be heard, and your decisions will shape the future. The doors to government access are being opened for you, and God is preparing you to step through them with His authority. God is placing you in influential positions where you will be able to fulfill your divine purpose and bring about transformation. This shift in influence is not by accident. God has been preparing you for this moment, and now it's time to step into your role. You are being positioned for greatness, and God is aligning the circumstances for you to gain access to government circles. God is making room for you in places of authority, where your influence will be felt by those in power. The government is looking for leaders like you. God has been training you in secret for this divine appointment. This is a time of great favor for you. God is positioning you to be a voice in government and influence nations. You have been prepared for this moment. God is about to place you in the rooms where decisions are made. As God positions you for government access, you will begin to see your influence grow exponentially. You are being called to a higher place of influence in the government, and your time has come. God is shifting the tides of influence, and He is moving you into positions where your voice will bring change. Doors that were once closed to you in the government are now being opened, and you will walk through them with God's favor. You are stepping into a season of divine access, where you will influence those in positions of power and authority. The time to impact nations is now. God is positioning you in key places where your influence will be undeniable. God is about to open doors for you in the government, and when He does, your influence will be undeniable. Your influence is not limited to your current position. God is expanding your reach and positioning you for greater things. You have been prepared for this divine assignment. Now God is opening the door for you to step into it. The favor of God is causing a shift in your influence, bringing you into rooms where decisions of great importance are made. God is positioning you to be a source of wisdom, strength, and influence in government spheres. As you walk in obedience, God is moving you into places where your voice will carry weight and bring transformation. You are about to step into the government arena, where God will use your position to influence and change the course of history. Your role in government is part of God's divine plan for you to be a light in dark places. Get ready for this shift. God is aligning the right people, opportunities, and positions to make way for your influence in government. The shift in your influence is happening now. God is opening doors in the government that will set you up for divine purpose. You are being moved into a position of prominence. God is opening the way for you to step into government leadership. This divine shift will bring about opportunities that will allow you to use your influence for God's glory in the government. You are stepping into a new level of influence, and God is strategically positioning you to lead in government roles. God is aligning the heavens and the earth to position you in key governmental positions. Be ready for this divine shift. You may not see the full picture yet, but God is preparing your heart and mind for the leadership He is about to bring you into. Your time in the government is about to begin. God is positioning you for a significant role in bringing change. The doors are opening, and God is placing you in key positions where your voice and influence will be needed. This is your moment. God is positioning you to step into a role in government that will bring transformation and favor. You have been chosen to step into this season of influence, and God is preparing you to take your rightful place in government. As God opens these doors of influence, He will give you the wisdom and strategy to make a difference in the government. God is about to place you in influential rooms, where your decisions will make a lasting impact for His kingdom. The shift in influence has already started. God is preparing you to take your place as a leader in government. The favor of God is going before you, positioning you for access to governmental positions that will transform nations. Your role in government will be pivotal in shaping the course of history. God is positioning you to step into this divine opportunity. Through this shift, you will begin to see your influence grow and expand into places you never dreamed possible. God is strategically positioning you in places where you will be able to speak with authority and bring about change. You will be in the right place at the right time, and your influence in government will bring about divine transformation. Trust that God is working behind the scenes to position you for government access that will elevate you and fulfill your purpose. As you obey God, He is positioning you for greatness in the government. Get ready for doors to open that will take you higher. Your influence will no longer be limited. God is expanding your reach and positioning you to influence the highest levels of government. The world may not see it now, but God is preparing you for a divine appointment in the government that will change everything. God is positioning you for a greater role in government leadership. Your influence is about to reach new heights. The time for you to step into your place of influence is now. God is opening the doors for you to lead in the government. As you step into your divine position, God will use you to bring change to the government and influence nations. Your influence is expanding, and God is preparing you to step into positions of power and authority in government. Trust in God's timing. He is positioning you for greatness in government, and your time is coming. You are entering a season of divine access. God is positioning you to influence those who make the decisions that affect nations. This is your moment. God is positioning you for a significant role in government, and He is about to open doors that will take you to places of influence. The government is about to seek you out for your wisdom, insight, and divine perspective. God is positioning you for a higher calling, and soon the government will recognize the authority and wisdom you carry. Your role in government is not by accident. It is part of God's divine plan to place you in a position of influence and power. You are about to be sought after by the government for your ability to lead and bring change. Your wisdom is needed in government. The time is coming when leaders will turn to you for guidance. God has equipped you with everything you need for this moment. Get ready for the government to seek your counsel. You have been called to a higher role, and God is positioning you to influence those who shape nations. The government is seeking your leadership. God is opening doors for you to step into positions where your influence will be undeniable. Leaders in government will soon recognize the unique perspective you bring, and they will turn to you for your wisdom and guidance. Your role in government is not just a position, it's a divine calling that will have a lasting impact. God has been preparing you for this moment. Now the government is seeking you because you carry the solutions they need. Your time to step into a leadership role in government is coming. Get ready for your voice to be heard. The government will recognize the gifts and wisdom that God has placed in you, and they will seek your expertise. This is your moment to step into a higher calling in government. Leaders will soon be looking to you for direction. God is calling you to take a seat at the table of influence in government. Your role in shaping policy and decisions is about to unfold. You have been positioned for such a time as this. Your influence in the government will bring about transformation. Soon, the government will turn to you for guidance on issues that require wisdom, discernment, and divine insight. The world will see that your leadership is not of your own making, but that you have been chosen by God for this higher calling. God has anointed you for a special purpose. Your voice in government will carry weight and authority. Leaders will seek your counsel and leadership because they will see the divine favor on your life. You have been trained and prepared for this role. Now the government will call upon you to step into positions of influence. The time has come for you to step into your higher calling in government. Your wisdom will be sought after. God has uniquely positioned you to bring change, wisdom, and direction to the highest levels of government. Your role in government will bring about divine solutions and breakthroughs. Leaders will look to you for answers. The government is seeking the wisdom and counsel that only you can provide. Get ready for the doors to open. You are about to enter into a season where your influence in government will be felt across nations. The world will soon recognize that your leadership in government is divinely appointed. God is preparing you for this moment. Leaders in government will be drawn to your wisdom. God is positioning you as a key influencer in His kingdom. God is opening doors in government, and soon you will be the one they turn to for direction and guidance. You are about to receive invitations to sit in influential meetings. Your leadership will bring about lasting change. Your role in government is part of God's divine strategy to bring transformation to nations. Be ready for the call. The government will seek your insight because they will see that you have the wisdom and solutions they need. God is giving you favor in places of power. Your role in government will be significant and impactful. Soon, you will find yourself in rooms with decision makers shaping policies that affect millions of lives. The higher calling God has placed on your life will be recognized by those in government. They will seek your guidance. As you step into your leadership role in government, God will give you divine strategies for bringing about positive change. The government is about to recognize your potential. Get ready to be called into positions of power. You have been prepared for this moment, and now God is about to elevate you to a position where your influence will shape the future. God is giving you the platform to bring His wisdom into government. You will be a key player in shaping the policies of the future. Leaders in government will begin to recognize the divine anointing on your life, and they will turn to you for direction. Your leadership in government will bring divine favor, breakthrough, and transformation to nations. The time for you to step into your destiny in government has arrived. Your influence will be greater than ever before. The government will soon turn to you for your insight on key decisions. This is your moment to shine. You've been chosen to lead in government, and now is the time for your wisdom and leadership to be recognized. The government is seeking you because they need the divine guidance you carry. Your leadership will be instrumental in bringing change and reform to the government systems. Get ready for this higher calling. The call for your leadership in government is being heard now. God is positioning you to step into this new role. As the government seeks your counsel, your influence will extend far beyond what you could have ever imagined. You have been chosen to rise to a higher position of influence. This is your time to make a lasting impact. The government's call for your leadership will open doors for you to bring God's wisdom into every decision. Leaders will begin to turn to you for guidance. They will recognize that God is with you and that you have the wisdom they need. You are not just stepping into a position of influence, you are stepping into a divine calling to shape the future of nations. God is raising you up to be a voice of wisdom, direction, and integrity in the halls of government. You are about to be called into the circles of power. Your influence will shape policies that impact the world. The government is seeking leaders with integrity and wisdom, and God has positioned you to be that leader. Your time to step into a leadership role in government is here. Trust that God has already prepared the way. The influence you carry will soon be sought by those in power. God is elevating you to new heights. As you step into this role, God will give you the authority and wisdom to bring about lasting change. Your role in government will be a catalyst for transformation. It's time to step into your calling. This is your moment. God has positioned you for influence, and the government is about to seek you out for your leadership and divine wisdom. God is about to connect you with leaders, influencers, and nations. Your influence will have a global impact. This divine connection is not by chance. It is part of God's plan to position you for the purpose of impacting nations. You are stepping into a divine connection that will take you from local influence to global significance. God is strategically placing you in positions where you will have the opportunity to shape nations with His wisdom. The divine connections you will soon make will lead to opportunities to impact the entire world. God is preparing you for relationships with influential leaders who will help you fulfill your divine purpose on a global scale. Your influence is about to expand beyond what you can imagine. God is connecting you to those who will help you shape nations. These divine connections will bring you into rooms where global decisions are made. Get ready for this moment. You have been chosen for such a time as this, to step into your divine connections and use your influence to change nations. The doors that God is about to open will bring you into positions where your impact will be felt around the world. This divine connection will take you to places where your voice will be heard by nations. God is elevating you for this purpose. God is connecting you with people who will amplify your voice and help you bring His kingdom into the nations. Your influence will no longer be confined to your community. God is opening doors for you to impact the world. These connections will not only elevate you, but will allow you to fulfill the purpose God has placed on your life for nations. Your divine connection will take you into influential circles. Nations will be changed because of your obedience. The people God is bringing into your life will help you accomplish the global mission He has set for you. You are about to see doors open in ways that will connect you to global leaders and nations. God is raising you up to be a voice of influence. These divine connections will place you in a position to impact nations. Your influence is expanding, and God is connecting you to people who will help you change the world. This divine connection will be the bridge that takes you from obscurity to global significance. The nations are waiting for your wisdom, your leadership, and your influence. God is positioning you for such a time as this. Through these divine connections, God is positioning you to influence policy, shape decisions, and impact nations on a global scale. The relationships God is preparing for you will open doors to international influence and authority. You will soon find yourself in rooms where the decisions made will shape the future of entire nations. These divine connections are not accidental. God is placing you where your influence will have the greatest impact. God is preparing you for this moment, where your influence will bring transformation to nations worldwide. You are about to step into a position of global influence, and the divine connections you make will take you there. The favor of God is positioning you in a place where your voice will be a catalyst for change in nations. These divine connections are not just for your benefit, they will bring about change in the world for God's glory. God is connecting you to those who will help you fulfill the mission of impacting nations with His love and wisdom. You are about to be part of a divine network that will enable you to impact nations through strategic partnerships and leadership. The time has come for God to connect you to those in power, and together you will bring about transformation worldwide. God is opening doors that will place you in the positions of influence needed to shape the nations. This divine connection will give you the platform to bring global solutions. Your leadership will transform nations. You will soon step into opportunities that allow you to influence the political, economic, and spiritual realms of nations. Your influence will extend far beyond your local community. God is positioning you to impact nations. The divine connections God is making for you will place you at the center of global influence and power. God is preparing you for leadership on a global scale. These connections will enable you to influence nations with His wisdom. You are stepping into a season of global impact. Your divine connections will open doors to the nations. God is connecting you with key individuals who will help you fulfill the assignment of impacting nations with His message. Your divine connections will place you in a strategic position to be an ambassador for God's kingdom on earth. God is opening doors to nations. Through these connections, you will bring divine solutions to the world. These divine connections are part of God's plan to use you as a key player in shaping the future of nations. The opportunities that God is placing before you will bring you into positions where you can influence nations for His glory. Your influence is about to go global. These divine connections are the pathway to fulfilling your purpose in the nations. You will soon step into a role where you will bring about transformation on a global scale. And these divine connections are the key. These connections are not just for your personal benefit, they are part of God's strategy to bring transformation to the world. God is elevating you to a place of global leadership, and these divine connections will help you make an eternal impact. The people God is bringing into your life will be instrumental in helping you impact nations and fulfill your calling. You are about to experience a divine shift in your influence. God is positioning you to impact nations with His power. God is positioning you in places where you will bring divine guidance to nations. Your leadership will be transformative. These divine connections will open the door for you to step into a leadership role that influences nations for God's purposes. Your divine connections will allow you to enter into spaces where you can influence the course of nations. God is about to place you in a position where your influence will be felt globally, changing the trajectory of nations. The doors to nations are about to open for you, and through these divine connections, you will bring about lasting change. You have been chosen for this moment. These divine connections will equip you to bring God's transformation to nations. As God connects you with the right people, you will begin to see your influence grow and extend to nations. Your leadership will have an eternal impact on nations. God is using you to bring His light to the world. These divine connections will help you fulfill your calling as a global leader. Get ready to step into your destiny. Your divine connections are being established now. God is preparing you to influence nations and bring His kingdom to the earth. The secret invitation is here. Now it's time for you to step forward and respond with faith and obedience. God has prepared this opportunity for you. Don't hesitate any longer. It's time to take action. The invitation may seem overwhelming, but God is giving you the grace to step into it with confidence. Respond to the invitation with a heart full of faith. God is opening the doors, and now you must walk through them. This is a divine moment. Your response will determine the course of your future and the impact you will have. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Take the first step and trust that God will lead the way. Your response to this invitation will unlock blessings and opportunities that have been prepared for you in advance. It's time to act, not just in your own strength, but with the divine power and wisdom God has placed inside of you. God is calling you to rise and take action. This is your time to step into your divine purpose. Your response to this invitation is an act of obedience. It's time to take the leap of faith. Step forward with boldness. God is with you, and He has already paved the way for you. This is not just an invitation. It's a divine calling that will change the trajectory of your life. Respond now. God is waiting for your obedience to activate the blessings and opportunities that are locked behind this invitation. Trust in God's timing. This is the moment to respond, and as you do, He will align everything perfectly for you. The invitation is yours to claim. Take the step of faith and allow God to guide you to your next season. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back. God is calling you, and He will provide everything you need. This is a moment of divine favor. Your response will open doors that will lead you to a future filled with purpose. The invitation is not just an opportunity. It's a divine appointment for you to step into your destiny. God has already gone before you. Your only job is to respond with obedience and trust. Trust that God is preparing everything for your success. Now it's time for you to step forward in faith. You may not see the full picture yet, but God has already prepared everything in the background. Respond in obedience. When you respond to the invitation, you are stepping into God's perfect will for your life. Trust that He will lead you. Your response is the key that will unlock the fullness of God's plan for you. Take that step of faith today. This invitation is not just for you, it's a part of God's plan to impact others through your obedience. As you step forward, God will guide you through every challenge and obstacle that comes your way. The time to act is now. Your obedience will open doors that will lead to breakthrough and transformation. Don't wait for others to confirm what God has already spoken to your heart. Respond in faith and walk forward. This invitation is your divine assignment. It's time to rise up and fulfill your purpose. Your response to God's invitation will have a ripple effect that impacts not just you, but those around you. God is calling you to step into your destiny. Don't hesitate. Take action and watch Him move. Your faith will be tested, but remember, God is always faithful. Respond with trust and courage. This is not just about a job or an opportunity. It's about stepping into the fullness of your calling. Your response will set in motion a series of divine opportunities that will change your life forever. Trust that God has already gone ahead of you. Your job is simply to respond in faith. The invitation is yours to take, step forward, and watch how God opens doors that no one can shut. It may not be clear how it will all work out, but trust that God's plan is greater than you can imagine. Responding to God's invitation is an act of obedience that will lead to the fulfillment of your purpose. Don't be afraid to step into the unknown. God is with you, and He will guide you every step of the way. This invitation is a divine opportunity to use your gifts, talents, and influence for God's kingdom. Respond now. God is positioning you for greatness. Your response will unlock the door to the next season of your life. You've been prepared for this moment, and now is the time to step into your divine purpose. As you respond to this invitation, God will provide everything you need to fulfill His calling on your life. The secret invitation is a divine calling. Now is the time for you to walk in it with obedience. You are not walking into this new season alone. God is guiding you with His wisdom, strength, and favor. Your obedience will unlock doors that lead to not just personal success, but global impact. Respond to God's invitation with faith, and watch how He uses you to bring about divine transformation. God is calling you to step forward in faith. Your obedience will be the catalyst for the next chapter of your life. Don't second-guess your calling. God has already equipped you for this moment, and He is waiting for your response. Trust that as you step forward in faith, God will meet you with everything you need to succeed. Your response to the invitation is your declaration of trust in God's plan. Step forward and watch Him work. As you take this step, you will begin to see the doors open and the blessings flow into your life. God is calling you to act, and the moment you respond, He will reveal the next steps on your journey. Your obedience will not only bring you blessings, but it will also bring glory to God's name. This invitation is your divine calling. Step forward with boldness, and God will use you to impact nations. Your response is the key to unlocking the doors to your future. Take action now, and trust that God will open the way. This is your moment to step into your calling. Don't let anything hold you back. God is calling you to act in faith. Your obedience will be rewarded with a future full of blessings and favor. The invitation is not just an opportunity, it's a divine appointment that will propel you into your purpose. Respond to God's invitation with all your heart and watch how He uses you to fulfill His will on earth. This is your time to act. Step into the divine invitation God has prepared for you and watch how He moves in your life. God has placed divine authority upon your life. Step into it with confidence and boldness. The time has come for you to walk in the authority God has given you. Your leadership is needed in this moment. You carry the authority of God, and now is the time to step into the role of leadership He has prepared for you. You are more than capable. God has equipped you with the authority to lead and influence in ways that will bring about transformation. Step into your leadership role with the confidence that God has already given you the power to make a difference. Your authority is not your own. It comes from God, and He is empowering you to step into your calling. God has positioned you as a leader, and now it's time to rise up and fulfill the purpose He has set for you. You have the authority to speak life, bring change, and make an impact. Step into that authority today. God is calling you to take charge and lead with wisdom, integrity, and strength. This is your moment. The authority you carry is not just for your own benefit. It is for the benefit of those around you and the world at large. You are being called to lead with courage, knowing that God has given you everything you need to succeed. Your leadership role is not about power. It's about serving others with the authority God has given you. God is calling you to influence and change the world. Step forward and walk in the authority He has entrusted to you. Don't shrink back. God has given you the authority to lead, and it's time to step into that calling with faith and courage. The leadership role you are stepping into will bring about lasting change. Take your place with confidence. You have been equipped with the wisdom, knowledge, and authority to lead in this season. Step into it. Trust in the authority God has placed upon you. This is your moment to lead with boldness and faith. God has anointed you to be a leader. Now it's time to take up that mantle and walk in the authority He has given you. Your leadership will impact lives, nations, and systems. Walk in the authority that God has placed within you. God is calling you to lead in places where your voice will be heard and your actions will bring transformation. You carry divine authority. Use it to bring about change, justice, and healing in the areas where God is calling you to lead. You have been set apart for leadership, and the time has come to embrace your role with humility and strength. The authority you carry is meant to be used to influence those around you for the glory of God. Step into that role now. God is elevating you to a position of leadership. Now it's time to step into that authority and lead with purpose. Don't doubt the authority God has placed in you. He has called you to lead, and He will provide everything you need to succeed. You have been given the keys to influence. Step into your leadership role and unlock the doors that are before you. God is calling you to stand tall in your authority and walk confidently into the role He has prepared for you. The world needs your leadership, and God has placed His authority upon you to bring about change and transformation. You are not walking into this role alone. God's power and presence will go with you as you lead with authority. Your leadership will bring clarity, wisdom, and direction to those who need it most. Step into that authority today. You are a leader by God's design. Now is the time to step into that role and use the authority He has given you. God has placed you in this season of leadership because He trusts you to carry out His plan. Walk in your authority. The authority you carry is a reflection of God's power within you. Step into your leadership role and watch God move. Your leadership will shine as a beacon of hope, guidance, and transformation for those around you. Trust in the authority God has given you. You are not meant to hide your leadership. God has called you to step into it boldly and without fear. The authority you carry will bring about divine shifts and breakthroughs. Walk in it and let God use you for His purpose. You were born to lead. God has placed His authority upon you to bring about change and impact. Step into your leadership role with humility and confidence. God is with you, and He will give you the wisdom you need. Your leadership will bring life, hope, and healing to the places God has called you to. Take your authority and step forward. You have been prepared for this moment. Now is the time to step into the leadership role God has called you to. The authority you carry will open doors for you to bring about the change that God is calling you to create. God has given you the authority to make a difference. Now step into your leadership role with boldness and grace. Your role as a leader will be marked by wisdom, discernment, and the power of God's presence. This is your time. Take the leadership mantle God has placed upon you and use it to bring transformation. You have been chosen to lead with integrity, love, and strength. God is equipping you to carry this authority for His glory. The leadership God is calling you into is not about your strength, but His power working through you. The authority you carry comes directly from God, and it will be used to fulfill His divine purposes. Don't fear the responsibility. God has prepared you, and He will empower you to lead with confidence. Your influence will extend far beyond your immediate surroundings. God is positioning you to lead nations. As you step into your role as a leader, you will begin to see how God's authority flows through you to impact others. You are about to walk into a season of divine authority. Step forward and embrace the role God has called you to. God is calling you to lead with courage, grace, and wisdom. This is your moment to step into the authority He has placed within you. The leadership God has called you to will bring healing, restoration, and justice. Step into your role and bring about the change He desires. You carry divine authority, and it's time to step into your leadership role and use it to fulfill God's will on earth. This leadership role is not about titles. It's about fulfilling your divine purpose and impacting the world for God's glory. God has equipped you to lead. Now step forward with confidence, knowing that He is with you every step of the way. Your leadership will inspire others to step into their own authority and fulfill God's plan for their lives. As you step into your authority, you will see the world around you change. God is using you to bring about transformation. Trust in the power of God's authority within you. Your leadership will make a lasting impact. This is your moment. God has given you the authority to lead, and now it's time to step forward and walk in your role as a leader, fulfilling His divine plan. You are not here by accident. God has chosen you for this moment in history. The time has come for you to step into your destiny. This is your appointed time to rise and fulfill your purpose. God has been preparing you for this moment. Everything you've been through has led you to this divine calling. You are chosen for such a time as this. This is your moment to make a lasting impact. Step into your destiny with confidence, knowing that God has already gone before you and made the way. This is not the time to shrink back. It's the time to rise and embrace the purpose God has placed within you. You are ready for this moment. God has equipped you with everything you need to step into your destiny. Your destiny is calling you. Step forward and trust that God will lead you every step of the way. This is the season where everything God has promised you will come to pass. Step into it boldly. You have been chosen for greatness. Now is the time to walk in the fullness of what God has planned for you. The door is open. Step through it and claim the blessings, favor, and opportunities God has prepared for you. The world needs your influence and leadership. This is your moment to step into your role as a world changer. God has positioned you for this moment. Your obedience will unlock doors that have been prepared just for you. It's time to step into your calling and fulfill the divine purpose God has placed on your life. You are not just chosen. You are chosen for a purpose that will bring glory to God's kingdom. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Step forward and walk in the power and authority God has given you. God has been refining you for this season. Now is the time to shine and step into your destiny with boldness. The favor of God is upon you. Step into the opportunities He has placed before you with confidence. You were created for this moment. Step into your destiny and embrace the purpose God has prepared for you. Your destiny is not a distant dream. It's a present reality that is unfolding right before your eyes. God has equipped you with everything you need to succeed. Now it's time to take action and walk in your divine calling. You have been called to influence, lead, and bring about change. Step into your destiny with courage. The doors of opportunity are wide open. Step into them, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. This is your time to shine. God is calling you to step forward and fulfill the purpose He has designed for you. Your destiny is waiting for you to walk in it. Take that first step, and God will guide the way. God has prepared everything for you. Now it's your time to step into the fullness of His promises. This is the season where everything will begin to align. Step into it with faith and expectancy. You are chosen for this moment. God has a plan, and He is unfolding it right before your eyes. Your purpose is bigger than you can imagine. Now is the time to step into it and embrace the calling God has placed on your life. God is waiting for your response. Step forward in faith, and He will lead you to your destiny. The time to act is now. Your breakthrough is at hand, and God is ready to move on your behalf. You are stepping into a new season of favor and abundance. Take that step and walk into the destiny God has prepared for you. The world is waiting for you to rise. Step into your destiny and bring about the change that God has called you to. Everything you need to succeed has already been provided. Now it's time to take action and step into your calling. You are not alone in this journey. God is with you, and He will guide you every step of the way. This is your moment. Don't wait any longer. Step into your destiny and fulfill your divine calling. Your influence will extend far beyond what you can imagine. Step into your role as a leader and world changer. God has been preparing you for this moment. Everything you've experienced has led you to this divine opportunity. The favor of God is on your life. Step into your destiny and watch how He opens doors that no one can shut. You are more than capable. God has chosen you to fulfill His purpose. And now it's time to step into it. The time for hesitation is over. It's time to walk in the fullness of the purpose God has set before you. Your destiny is unfolding right before your eyes. Step into it with faith, knowing that God is leading you. God is calling you to greatness. Step into your destiny and embrace the abundant life He has prepared for you. You are called for such a time as this. Don't miss the opportunity to fulfill God's divine plan for your life. This is the moment where everything changes. Step forward and trust that God is with you, guiding every step. You are a chosen vessel for God's purpose. Step into your destiny and let Him use you for His glory. Don't look back. Look forward to the amazing things God is about to do in your life as you step into your destiny. The path ahead is clear. Walk confidently, knowing that God is leading you into the future He has prepared for you. God has opened the door for you. Step through it with courage, knowing that your destiny is calling. This is your time. Step into the destiny God has for you and watch how He moves mightily in your life.